This is MK Chakrabarti. Today we are going to learn about mathematics foundation concepts, which is the most important concept, solving equations. So let us continue this topic today. So what are the main objectives of this lesson? This chapter deals with explains what is meant by an equation and its solution, and shows how to solve linear, simultaneous and quadratic equations. So today topic is solving equations. Let us learn this topic. Actually, what is meant by equation? An equation states that two quantities are equal and will always contain an unknown quantity that we wish to find. For example, in the given equation 5x plus 10 is equal to 20, the unknown quantity is x. So to solve an equation means to find all values of unknown quantity that can be substituted into the equation so that the left side equals to the right side. Each such value is called a solution, or alternatively a root of this equation. So in the example above, the solution is x is equal to 2, because when x is equal to 2 is substituted, both the left side and the right side equal to 20. Look at here how we can solve it. 5 into, substitute 2 in the place of x, we will get 5 into 2 plus 10, that gives the value 5 2s are 10 plus 10, that equal to 20. So here the value x is 2 is set to satisfy the equation. So what is the root of this equation? The above equation, the root of above equation is 2, because the value of x is 2. So let us know about more in the solving equations. Now the concept is solving linear equation. So what is actually mean linear equation? Look at this slide. A linear equation is one of the form ax plus b is equal to 0, where a and b are the numbers. A and b are numbers and the unknown quantity is x. Here look at the number a is called the coefficient of x. Coefficient of x. Ax plus b equal to 0. It is a form of linear equation, and here a is the coefficient of x. We know that x is unknown quantity. The number b is called constant term. Okay, we will go to further slide. So now we are going to learn how to solve linear equations. Again, come back to the previous topic. A linear equation is one of the form ax plus b is equal to 0, where a and b are the numbers and the unknown quantity is x. Here the number a is called the coefficient of x and b is called the constant term. For example, take 3x plus 7 is equal to 0 linear equation. It is a linear equation. Here the coefficient of x is 3. Similarly, the constant is 7. Similarly, here is another example, 2x minus 2x plus 17.5 is equal to 0 is also a linear equation. The coefficient of x is minus 2 and the constant is 17.5. Here note that unknown quantity occurs only to the first power. That means the term x power 1 is called as the first power. That is as x and not as x square, x cube, x to the power of 1 by 2. These should not be taken in the linear equation. Only x power 1 term, it is called the first power, is only in the linear equation. So note that all linear equations that could be written in the form of ax plus b is equal to 0 if necessary. An equation such as 3x square plus 2 is not a linear equation because the unknown quantity occurs to the power of 2. So x square, it is the term of power of 2. Okay, similarly 3x cube plus 3 is equal to 0 is also not a linear equation because the unknown quantity here, occurs to the power of 3. For example, 7x plus 2 is a linear equation. Because the unknown quantity x occurs to the power of 1. Linear equations may appear in the form that may seem to be different but are nevertheless equivalent. For example, observe these equations, linear equations. 4x plus 13 is equal to minus 7, 3 minus 14x is equal to 0, 3x plus 7 is equal to 2x minus 4. These seems to be different but are nevertheless equivalent. As when we solve this equation, we will get this function, this linear equation. Similarly, when we solve this third equation, we will get all about two equations. So now coming to a problem, solve the equation x plus 10 equal to 0. X plus 10 equal to 0. The solution is we make x the subject by subtracting 10 from both sides. That gives x is equal to minus 10. Look at this equation like this, x plus 10 and subtracting 10 both sides, 0 minus 10, we get x is equal to 10 plus 10 minus 10 will be cancelled, only x will be there in the left hand side. Here 0 minus 10 is equal to minus 10. So we will get x is equal to minus 10. Therefore x is equal to minus 10 is the solution, a root of the linear equation. We know that the solution can be known as root of the linear equation. It can be easily checked by substituting into the original equation. X plus 10 is equal to 0. That means substitute minus 10 in the place of x and remaining the same. Minus 10 plus 10 is equal to 0. So as required, the original equation will be verified and it is checked. The solution x is equal to minus 1 is correct answer. Note from the last worked example that the solution should be checked by substitution to ensure it satisfies the given equation. If it does not, then a mistake has been made. Now the second example is solve the equation 4x plus 8 equal to 0. A solution. Look at the solution. In order to find the unknown quantity x, we attempt to make it the subject of the equation. Subtracting 8 from both sides, we find here the plus 8 is there, 4x plus 8 is there. We have to remove plus 8 from this equation. How can we remove? Look, subtracting 8 from both sides, we find this equation. That means 4x plus 8, 4x plus 8, subtract minus 8 in the left hand side and also subtract 8 in the right hand side. This one is left hand side is equal to right hand side. Always LHS must be equal to RHS. LHS, okay, is equal to RHS. Then we will get plus 8 and minus 8 will be cancelled. Here 4x will be in the 4x will be in the LHS. Under RHS we get minus 8. So that is 4x is equal to minus 8. Now we have to solve the equation. So we have to find the value of x. We have to find the root of this equation. The next step is we should eliminate 4 in the left hand side. How can we eliminate it? So look at here, 4 multiplies x. So next step, then dividing both sides by 4 gives 4x by 4 is equal to minus 8 by 4. Because we need only x. So then dividing both sides by 4 gives 4x by 4 is equal to minus 8 by 4. So 4x by 4 is equal to minus 8 by 4. 4 and cancelled the left hand side. 4 minus 2 gives minus 8. 4 minus 2 are minus 8. So we will get x is equal to minus 2. That is, x is equal to minus 2. The solution of 4x plus 8 is x is equal to minus 2. So solve the equation here. 5x plus 17 is equal to 4x minus 3. 4x minus 3. How we can solve this problem? First we collect together all terms involving x. Together all terms involving x. That means that is done by subtracting 4x from both sides to remove this term from the right. That means we will get this gives the value 5x by subtracting 4x from both sides to remove 4x term from the right also. We will get 5x minus 4x plus 17 is equal to 4x minus 3 minus 4x. We done that by subtracting 4x from the both sides to remove this term, 4x term. This gives this equation. That means in the LHS side, left hand side, 5x minus 4x plus 17 is equal to, here in the RHS side, 4x and minus 4x will be cancelled and minus 3 will be remain here, minus 3. So this gives 5x minus 4x plus 17 is equal to minus 3. Then we know that 5x minus 4x gives x plus 17 is equal to minus 3. X plus 17 is equal to minus 3. To make x the subject of this equation, we now subtract 17 from both sides to give x plus 17 minus 17, that equal to minus 3 minus 17. To make x the subject of this equation, we now subtract 17 from both sides to give this equation. Here in the left hand side, minus 7 plus 7 will be cancelled, plus 17 minus 17 will be cancelled. X is equal to minus 3 minus 17 gives minus 20. So the solution of this equation is x is equal to minus 20. So 5x plus 17 is equal to 4x minus 3. The linear equation is 5x plus 17 is equal to 4x minus 3. The solution x is equal to minus 20. Now in this given example, solve the equation x minus 3 by 4 is equal to 1. X minus 3 by 4 equal to 1. The solution is, we attempt to obtain x on its own. First note that we multiply both sides of the equation by 4. This will remove the 4 in the denominator. 4 in the denominator, so we should remove this the 4 in the denominator. For that, if we multiply both sides of the equation by 4, this will remove the 4 in the denominator. So what will happen? 4 cancelled 4 here, x minus 3 will be remain here in the left hand side, and 4 ones are 4 in the right hand side. So LHS is equal to RHS. Finally, adding 3 to both sides give x is equal to 17. X minus 3 is adding 3 to remove minus 3, both sides, in the left hand side and also right hand side also. 4 plus 3. X minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 4 plus 3. That gives the value of x is equal to 17. So this is the root of the linear equation. X minus 3 by 4 is equal to 1. Okay, next we will meet again with the new concept, simultaneous equations. Thank you one and all for watching this video, and please subscribe this video, this channel, and like this video and share this to every student who needs a foundation in the mathematics.